A few days ago, my girlfriend and I, were in our young 20s, were on a home stretch of a big road trip with our dog. As it had been a while since we last stopped, we pulled into a rest stop off the freeway to stretch the legs and let the doggo do his thing. When we pulled into the rest stop, there were no cars and 3 big semi-trucks parked in a line. Immediately, my girlfriend got out to go into the restroom. I leashed up the dog and stood next to the car, and as she was walking towards the entry door, I thought that I heard someone yell behind me. To my surprise, it was a trucker in the driver's seat of his truck with the window rolled down trying to get my attention. Now, I am generally friendly towards all people, whether they seem shady or not, generally willing to lend a helping hand. Behind me in the truck was an older gentleman, large with gray hair and sunglasses. His truck was so loud that I couldn't hear what he was saying, so I yelled back, "What?" The trucker yelled something inaudible 3 more times, and I asked him what, while shaking my head and holding up my hands to inform him that I couldn't hear him. At this point, he seemed visually annoyed that I said what 4 times. Okay, that might be understandable. I wanted to see what the deal was with this guy, so I walked halfway between the car and his passenger side truck. "What did you say?" I asked. "Can you help me look for my phone? I lost it somewhere," the trucker said. At this point, I was super caught off guard, as this had all unfolded within the 20 to 30 seconds that we parked at the rest stop. To me, it was weird that a trucker was asking a random person stopping at a rest stop to help look for their phone, but maybe he just wanted me to call it. "Where'd you lose it at?" I asked. "I lost it in my truck. Can you just come up here and help me look for it?" The trucker replied in an unnerving tone. In that moment, I was just incredibly sketched out. I thought I was about to be abducted. Phone call I could do, but no way was I about to get into this trucker's cab to look for his phone. "Yeah, no," I said sternly but half-heartedly, as I almost thought that this guy was joking with me. After a few moments, the trucker then says, "You won't help me look for it?" My adrenaline was pumping, so I yelled back, "You know what, why don't you just get out of here?" in a threatening tone, knowing well that I had nothing to defend us should something go wrong. I put the doggo back into the car and pulled out my phone to pretend that I was calling the cops while he slowly drove and then stopped again to ask if I was going to help. I then screamed again, "No, get the F out of here, I'm calling the cops." And after that reply, he stepped on the gas and just exited to the freeway. I stood and watched when finally my girlfriend exited the rest stop, wondering why I looked like I just saw a ghost. Now, I don't know if this was an overreaction, but it sketched me out that he had to ask me to climb into the truck. If you enjoyed this scary story, listen to thousands more, either over on the Let's Read YouTube channel or podcast.